Hey, what's up? It's your boy Jay Staffz. Just here at Royalty Radio, hanging out. DJ Andre 905. I always show support, you know. All the local talent comes here, gets their promo on, and y'all should definitely check it out, man. Definitely a lot of big things coming out this year. So, you know where you gotta listen to find out where that is and what that is. So, holla at me. Royalty Radio.
Yeah. RoyaltyRadio.ca.
You've been working hard, you know, always creating, you know, mixtapes, songs, remixes, and everything like that. I guess from the beginning when you started up to this point in time, how have you seen yourself progressing in terms of your career? How have you seen that progression happen?
I've kind of like broadened, I guess, the kind of music that I want to do. Like we did a record with this a Tamil artist named Chikati and Ruby, who's his girlfriend, and the song has like 230-something thousand views now.
Nice.
Because, and I don't even know what, like, he's rapping in Tamil, and I have no idea what he's saying. But I made the beat, you know what I mean? And like he literally sat there and taught me how to make like a kind of like an Indian / hip hop record. Because I made the beat or whatever, but it was really simplistic. But then I learned he taught me while I was making the beat or whatever that Indian music is really based on melody. You know what I mean? Not so much bass, but I mean hip hop is really like bass and kick and drum and stuff like that, like the boom bap. You know what I mean? So so he taught. I mean, so I learned something that way. You know what I mean? And even though I can't really relate to the record, I don't even like it's not. I don't speak that language. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know the song too. It's crazy. Like I don't even understand what they're saying, but it's a catchy record.
Yeah, it's so catchy. Taya Taya, right?
Yeah,
and
it's so catchy.
I played it for I have Indian friends. I live in Brampton, right? So
like that's
right. So I played it. So I played it for them. I played them the record or whatever, and they're like, "Yo, this is like crazy." Like especially for not necessarily for a rap record, but just for a rap record in that dialect. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like someone just coming to my house and sitting in my basement and picking out a beat. You know what I mean? Or me emailing somebody like a record or whatever, right? And like I had to sit down and actually
go over that.
Do it, and it took us all day. Like if you ask like Chikati, like we sat there for hours, like 6-7 hours on just making the beat.
You felt that tested your patience at any point in time?
Oh, I was pissed.
I
was so mad.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It took forever and ever. But then I listened to the record at the end of the day and I seen the response and I was just like, you know, that was kind of worth all that work. Because I mean, people were asking me for beats after that.
Aside from that though, what other recent projects do you have on the go that people need to be aware of?
Right now I'm working a lot with. I just spent the last like 3 days in the studio with Scribbles from G7. So and I'm telling you, like I'm not just saying this because like we're cool, but this kid is crazy. Like Scribbles is ridiculous. Like we've been playing. I mean, Shad told me about Scribbles like a while ago. I got into his music, like I kind of like YouTubed him the other day, like 3 weeks ago, and I was just like, yo, we need to get in the studio, like. And the stuff that I listened to that I liked was from last year, and I was just like, okay, well he must have gotten better, like that doesn't make any sense, right? So I hit him up. I was just like, he was sick or whatever, so I just sent him a bunch of beats or whatever, and then like just all weekend I've been in the studio, pretty much all weekend I've been in the studio with him, and then I'm going back there tonight and just doing more work.
You recently did some work with the Tavis. Toronto Police. Some people I guess weren't really, some few people were up in arms about it and stuff like that. Can you give us some more information on it? Like what happened?
Basically, like I kind of did it because I was in a situation and I didn't really. I guess I figured that if I did this PSA, that it would help my situation. I had like some charges and stuff. And I did it. Honestly, I probably would have done it anyways. Now that I think about it, just because I'm that kind of person. It was a PSA for nonviolence. You know what I mean? It was a PSA basically to keep people out of jail. Like stop carrying guns, because I don't promote that. You know what I mean? So even if they came to me with the idea and said, hey, you know what? Do you want to do a PSA for nonviolence? I probably would have done it anyways.
So it was something that you initiated.
No, I didn't initiate it. Basically, like it was basically just a good idea for me to help my situation at the time because of this charge, whatever. But then I realized, you know what I mean? I mean, at the beginning or whatever, I was kind of ducking the ducking the situation or whatever. I was kind of just saying like, oh, I just did it because of this, and you know what I mean. Like that was, I feel like now that was kind of like the immature thing to do. Like that was kind of the wrong way to go about it. I should have done that regardless. You know what I mean? Because I don't like seeing people get killed. You know what I mean? I know too many people that are in jail. I know too many people that are, you know what I mean, that have gone through that.
So not a nice place to be.
Yeah, of course not. So I mean, if I can use whatever, I don't know, local fame or whatever to help the community out, then like, you know what I mean, why not? And if some people disagree with that, then like, I mean, and some people took it too far and was like, you know what I mean, oh, like you're a snitch and yada yada yada, and I was just like, but
it had nothing to do with it.
It had nothing to like, I've like, no, it's not like they treated it like I locked up like 30 people. But it was more like I was actually like working with like, you know what I mean. But I mean, if you think about it, you heard about what happened with T.I., how he helped that victim get off the roof the other day. He worked with the police to do that. Does that mean he's a snitch? No, of course not. That just means that he's doing the right thing. Whether it was to help his charges or not, that's a different story. But like, you know what I mean? It's the same thing. You're just doing what you feel is the right thing to do. I mean, T.I. should have done that regardless of whether it was supposed to help the situation. You saved a life. If I can save a couple lives or whatever by saying, yo, stop carrying guns and stop killing people.
Were you involved in the community before this, or was it just?
Of course, I was doing like after school programs and like teaching kids how to make beats and stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that I was doing.
You know why I'm asking is because royalty radio is always like a forum for people to kind of like whatever, like dispel any rumors or anything like that out there, right?
Yeah.
So I'm asking it on so that listeners at home kind of get the impression that like this isn't just a one-off thing. Like you got yourself into trouble and then all of a sudden I want to do community service. You know what I mean?
No. I was doing like I was teaching kids how to make beats at an after-school program at a school named Campion in Brampton. Shout out to everybody at Campion, Mr. Hamilton. I worked with the guidance counselor there or whatever, basically coming after school and teaching kids how to make beats. I wasn't getting paid for it. They didn't ask me to do it. I went to the school by myself and said, you know what, like, my little brother was going to school at the time and it was a good idea. You know what I mean? And there was a bunch of stuff that there's a bunch of stuff that everybody can do to help the community. Whether the police are involved or not. I mean, that shouldn't be the deciding factor on whether or not you do it or not. Like, if it's helping, then do it.
Royaltyradio.ca